everyone to this presentation video about the Industrial AI Challenge, Industrial Artificial Intelligence Challenge. My name is Nicola Doppio. I work at HIT, Hub Innovazione Trentino. We are a technology transfer foundation, and our goal is to connect researchers and students with companies in the market to accelerate the capability of having research results, making it into products and services to the market. So we deal with technology transfer. We have startup acceleration programs. We support the establishment of new research and innovation projects between researchers and companies, and we also use innovation contests to create teams of students and young researchers and have them collaborating with companies to solve industrial challenges. And we're there. We are in Piazza Mancipovo, so feel free to come and visit us if you wish. But before speaking about the Industrial AI Challenge, what is an innovation contest or innovation challenge? Well, on one side, you have a problem, normally a technology problem or a business problem, which is typically presented by a company or a large institution. And then you have teams of so-called solvers that try to find solutions to that problem by utilizing specific techniques, methodologies, or using their know-how, knowledge, or methodologies. And many ideas of solutions are presented to the initial companies or players that provided the challenge. And normally the best idea of solution is also awarded with some prize, okay? I'm sure that most of you have at least known about hackathons. Most of you actually probably participated to some hackathons. A hackathon is a typical innovation contest that takes place in only 24 hours or 2 days. We have been running innovation contests at HIT for years. You might have heard about the UX challenge, which means a user experience challenge. This is a basically 2 or 3 day event where young user experience design talents, but also people with information science background work on real products, such software or mobile apps or web apps, to test and improve the user experience and the human-computer interaction side of the product. So companies present products, and on the other side, teams of students, normally mentored by startups, try to provide the newly designed versions of the interfaces, okay? Another innovation contest that we have is the Proto challenge. In this case, the challenge, again, provided by companies regards the optimization of the design of mechanical elements. And in that case, the challenge is normally participated by students from industrial engineering. They use an advanced prototyping and simulation software to optimize the shape, the topology of a mechanical element in a way that the companies can also benefit the most from utilizing additive manufacturing, okay? And this challenge actually lasts not 2 days, but 2 months, okay? It's much more complicated and long than the UX challenge. So let's get then to the new Industrial AI Challenge that we have designed especially for manufacturing companies on one side and for information science and industrial engineering students on the other side. And this challenge is about exploiting data provided by manufacturing companies and data that regards manufacturing processes, okay? So let's take a look at how this Industrial AI Challenge works. So the starting point is, of course, data. We select a number of companies in the first place, probably 5 companies. They are manufacturing companies. They have production processes. They have a lot of logistics and supply chain processes. They have customers, and they hopefully have a lot of data which are currently unexploited. And we know that for sure, okay? So companies will bring in data, and on the other side, we will select students, okay? University students from industrial engineering, and especially information science department, but also beyond, like mathematics, physics, and economics and innovation. And we will create teams, okay? We will also take into account whether you would like to be part of the same team of another friend of yours or colleagues of yours. We will take that into account to keep you together. And teams will start working on those challenges, okay? So teams will have to look into the data, checking the quality of data, probably cleaning up the data, starting creating databases, and you will also make use of Microsoft Azure to make sure that you can work in the cloud and make it easier for you as a team to work in the very same project. And at a certain point, you will try to extract relevant features from that probably very noisy data and trying to do some advanced statistics, find recurrences, find correlations, and the goal of the industrial AI challenge will be to try to deliver some predictive models that will be possibly used by the companies to support their decision making regarding their business processes, okay? So predictive models based, of course, on machine learning, probably based on machine learning, would be the output that we would like to get by the end of the challenge, okay? And of course, there will be a prize for one or more winning teams. And also there will be 2 crediti formativi universitari. I don't know how to tell that in English, sorry about that, to the students that will complete the challenge, okay? So let's take a quick look at what kind of data we are talking about here, because we are talking about an industrial AI challenge. So it's not just, sort of generic data science, but it's data science applied to industrial context. So definitely data will regard logistics and supply chain processes. So probably data extracted from the ERP softwares. That means enterprise resource planning software that company uses to plan all the buying of products from their own suppliers in the supply chain. And also data could regard the production planning and could be extracted by the MES softwares. That means manufacturing engineering system, manufacturing enterprise system software. And also data might regard sensors which are applied to the machineries and to the production lines. Internet of Things sensors, which might regard, for instance, temperature or vibrations, and this could act as proxy of malfunctioning of those machinery. And indeed, one of the main theme of the Industrial AI Challenge would probably be predictive maintenance. So you want to try to analyze data that regards both the quality of the production, the quality of the products, but also the behavior of the production line and the machinery. So maybe a peak in temperature or a peak in vibrations can be a proxy of a future upcoming failure of that machinery, okay? And of course, last but not least, data regarding automation and robotics might be subject to the challenge. So the good news is that you're not alone as teams to carry out the challenge, because you will be mentored by 2 people. On one side, there will be one AI researcher, so a person with a academic background. And on the other side, you will be also supported by a professional, data science professional from a AI startup. And we have many in Trentino. So what is the timeline to take part to the Industrial AI Challenge? Applications are now open, and soon I will show where you can apply to take part to the challenge. And they will be open for basically 1 month until 25th of June, okay? By the beginning of July, we will let you know whether you were selected or not, but most of the times we really select all the motivated students. So you don't, of course, you don't need to be an expert about AI or machine learning, because you're there mainly to learn. and we really keep into account the motivations. You will see that in the application form there's a question that clearly points to the motivational aspect. And then we will, keep in touch through the summer, and we will do the kickoff meeting on the 24th of September. So the challenge will actually take place during the first academic semester of the next academic year, okay, from September to December, okay. So it will last 2 months, not 2 days, because you will need probably more than 2 months to extract value from those data. And during those 2 months, you will work in strict cooperation with the company that you will be assigned. Each team will be assigned one challenge, and one challenge will be presented by one company, okay. So you will be basically working on a data science project with a company which has, clear expectations about that. And you will do that in an iterative way, meaning that probably every week you will have a short conf call with the company, and you will start discussing some ongoing results with the company, some questions that you came up with, and the company might give you feedback. So that is the way that normally innovation contests are executed. And again, you will be supported by these 2 mentors throughout the process. And at a certain point, there will be a final event where you will present the results to a commission that will evaluate the quality of your provided predictive models, if you will be able, and if data will allow you to create any predictive models. We don't know. We still have to select the companies and the data. We will do that during the summer. And again, at the final event, there will be also the awarding ceremony, okay? And there are some so-called connected courses from the Department of Information Science in the University of Trento to the AIchallenge, meaning that if you decided to subscribe to that course, if you're still a university student, you can maybe subscribe to that course. And the AIchallenge is basically designed to act as the project work of that course, okay? So you will be do the AIchallenge as part of that course in case you are subscribed to that course. In this case is AI for Innovation, part of the second year of the Master in Artificial Intelligence system, okay? But anyway, the AIchallenge is open to all students from University of Trento, whatever the department. It's actually open to students that have graduated during the past 18 months. So we also select, young professionals. It's open also to PhD students, and again, it's open to students from all the departments. There is another connected course, this time from the Industrial Engineering Department of University of Trento, and the name is Laboratory of Internet of Things. And again, those students who are enlisted in this course will participate in the Industrial AIchallenge as part of the project work of the Laboratory of Internet of Things course. So again, feel free to contact the professors of these connected courses. For the case of Laboratory of Internet of Things is Professor Davide Brunelli from the Industrial Engineering Department. And in the case of the previously presented course of AI for Innovation in the Information Science Department is Professor Marco Formentini. Get in touch with them for more information. Why should you join then? There are many reasons why you should join an innovation contest in the first place. First of all, you can apply your knowledge and your know-how about certain methodologies or techniques, in this case, data science, machine learning, and whatever regards data analysis. And you can apply that on real challenges. On the other side, you have companies with real expectations, and it's a super useful opportunity for you to put in practice what you have learned, okay? You can also build your soft skills, meaning learn how to cooperate, to negotiate with other team members, how to do decision making, how to present your results over a public audience. You can get additional crediti formativi universitari, again. You can get hired by companies. You know that data scientists are are needed from the companies, and they might ask you to keep on working on that challenge after the end of the whole initiative by means of some cooperation contracts. That is something that happens quite a lot in the other challenges that we run. And of course, you can also have some fun, know other people, other students from other departments, see how they approach problem. That is really the whole concept behind the challenge, allowing you to have a great learning and practice opportunity. But hey, last but not least, there is a prize, okay? We want you to win something, at least somebody to win something, meaning that the winning team, there will be one winning team, and all the members of the winning team will receive a Remarkable 2 tablet, okay? So good luck with that if you decide to subscribe to the Industrial AI Challenge. The challenge is possible thanks to a partnership that we have created. We wouldn't be able to do that alone at HIT. Of course, we have been designing the challenge with the University of Trento, but also with the Fondazione Bruno Kessler, Trentino Sviluppo, Confindustria Trento, and the Digital Innovation Hub Trentino Alto Adige Südtirol. And we have two technical sponsors, Asiston, which is a company providing sensors and AI solutions to the industry, to industrial companies, I mean. And then we also have Microsoft Azure, which will allow you to, again, carry out this work on data in a very efficient and professional way. So my last slide is the call to action for you. Please apply now to take part in the Industrial AI Challenge. You can do that at this web page, www.trentinoinnovation.eu/AI-challenge. And you can also take a snapshot of this slide and sort of read this QR code. You will enter in that web page. You will find full information and also the rules of the challenge in the web pages. And you can also send us an email for getting more information and having answers to some questions that you might have about the challenge. Please do that by writing an email to AI-challenge@trentinoinnovation.eu. Again, this is an initiative that we have designed both for companies but for students. So it's really designed around your potentialities and your capacity, your capabilities as students. So really consider to participate to the challenge. There is plenty of place for many students to be part of it. So I look forward to receiving applications also from you, and do not hesitate to get in touch for further information. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.